All right, so it is Israel right here with Black Excellence cosmetic line. We are trying to do something different. We're also trying to provide some solutions. So I've been doing barbering and grooming for 10 years, and I've been using so many different products, stuff that has not worked. I've had clients come from all over the country that have come for the bump treatment on the back of the necks that, you know, you see a lot more.
They call you Bumpy Johnson.
They call me Bumpy Johnson Jr. now.
Okay, let's go. Godfather of Atlanta, let's go.
But yeah, so I've been just using different products and I figured out what works. So I was able to get with a chemist to come up with something that is specific for this service. It's not something that is just general, something that you can just find everywhere. I know this is stuff that has worked for me and I've been using it, and now I want to be able to give it to you guys so you can get the results that you're looking for. So this 3-step process right here is going to change the game. Black Excellence is not just a phrase, it's not just a cosmetic line, it's really a lifestyle, and it's also us giving you guys solutions. Like, I know y'all want to figure out how to get rid of this stuff. I know you want to figure out how to reduce the bumps, the breakouts, the irritation, the bleeding, the itching, all that stuff. And it sounds, you know, to some people nasty, but for me, it's something that I know is going to benefit multiple people that look like me. And I really want to do that with Black Excellence Cosmetics.
Give them the steps, my boy.
Man. So, the first step, you're gonna go with our cleanser, and the cleanser is going to help you remove any of the impurities from the skin. It's also gonna help open the pores and exfoliate. Then we have the anti-bump spray. This is going to kind of eat away any bacteria. It's also gonna deposit into the pores to make sure that they're open and you can grow hair and also release any, you know, toxins or anything that you have in the scalp. And then we got the moisturizer, the rose water, that's really going to be able to hydrate that area so you don't get dried out, and that's gonna help with reversing hyperpigmentation. It's also gonna tone the skin. You want your skin to make sure that it's straight, you wanna make sure that it looks the complexion it's supposed to, and it's also moisturized at the same time. It's the major key. You gotta make sure you know about that. So Black Excellence Cosmetics, we got something special for y'all. Y'all stay locked in to win. Let's go.
Y'all click the link below, man. We're gonna have these things on pre-order. We're going to be able to pre-order all these products. We got a kit, so y'all.
We got the reliever gloves too. The relievers is coming soon. Reliever 2.0s.
And they gonna put that reliever in their edit. They gonna see that thing twirling and doing all that good shit, you know.
But yeah, that's what we got for y'all, man. So we don't want y'all to think that we just coming out with just another cosmetic line. We're here to provide solutions. That's it. That's what we're here for, and we want y'all to be able to understand that, you know, it's bigger than just us. We doing it for y'all.
It's like FUBU, for us, by us, but we want it to be for y'all.
Let's go. Everybody wins. Like you was saying, business is hard, so you really gotta laugh to stop from crying sometimes. So it's good to have fun while you're doing it, because it's gonna be tough, but you gotta have the laughable moments, and also you gotta celebrate small wins.
And you gotta laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
When you make a mistake.
Right. Give yourself some grace.
There's nothing wrong with making a mistake, as long as you keep going. Most people stop when they make a mistake. Make a mistake, keep going.
And learn from it.
You don't do the same mistake. I always say in business, like, most people think you put your family first, but really the business comes first and your family comes second. I know this sounds kind of like bad, but without the business, you can't take care of your family. So you have to put the business first. But you do have to do small hacks when you got a girl. Like, you're working so much, so you're gonna have to get her flowers every week. You have to buy a couple of gifts every week. You want to do stuff like that. That's just player shit. But you're gonna be putting the business first most of the time. And it's kind of hard on you and your kids when you're in a startup in business. What would you say, my boy?
I 110% agree. I mean, I think it's a big challenge because you're trying to do something that nobody's done before in your family. So everything that you're doing is looking like it's neglect, or, you know, you're not spending enough time. But the thing about it is, like, if the time's not making money, it's really not making sense.
Because attention is the new money, man. Time is not the money. Attention is the new money. So a thing I would like to tell people is stop listening to your family members if they're not in business.
Right. Or if they don't have no money.
Yeah, and they don't have no money or they're not in business, they can't give you advice on how to run a business.
Right.
They talking about how the person run their job, their manager run their job.
It's completely different.
It's different.
Because you got to remember, that manager still has a boss.
Yeah.
Our bosses are our clients or, the people that we service, but at the same time, we don't have to check in and check out at a certain time.
So that means we checking in all day,
All day. I know something that I learned from Terrence, and I know he didn't create it, but he definitely kind of spoken into my life. It's like success leaves clues. So if you're not following successful people that are doing what you did or doing what you're doing and have accomplished it or doing more, or somebody that you're aspiring to be like, why are you listening to them? Like, this shit really don't make no sense. Everybody got feelings. Everybody has, opinions. It's like an asshole. Everybody got one. But at the same time, are you really getting value from this person? Are you gaining some type of knowledge? And if not, hey, I'm gonna love you from afar. It's all good, but I'm not trying to learn from you.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to pick up none of the bad habits. And I always tell people like that with their kids, you gotta watch who you let your kids hang around, because if you wouldn't want your kids to be like them, why would you let your kids hang around?
There you go. Yeah.
So I don't let my kids hang with everybody.
Correct.
Everybody I know, nah, you ain't meet my kids, but I want my kids to be superstars.
Correct. Why not?
You know what I mean?
Your kids get one chance. And I always tell people that are coming into parenthood for the first time, your child didn't ask to be here. So you really gotta do what you can to make sure that they're straight throughout life. Because if not, you really failed them. You brought them into this life, and then you didn't do what was necessary for them to be successful. So you really set them up for failure. And I don't think that's something that should be taken lightly. I think parenthood should be taken seriously, and you need to be intentional about the steps you create to create a legacy.
And I'm sick of everybody talking about generational wealth when they ain't created no wealth for their damn self. That's a major key. Create the wealth for your damn self before you can talk about leaving it to the next generation.
Yeah, you can't pass nothing down if you don't create it now.
Yeah, you gotta create it. I'm doing this for my kids. What you doing sitting on your ass? You gotta get off your ass and do some real shit for your kids.
Correct. Yeah,
if they don't see you work, they ain't gonna fucking work.
Yeah, don't bank on life insurance to take care of your family for the rest of your life. That's cool, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's really setting them up because they don't know, they ain't got the tools, they don't have the resources, they don't have the knowledge. So even if they get $1 million tomorrow, they're not gonna know what to do with it. They're gonna blow it. They're not gonna know how to invest it. They're not gonna know what hard work looks like. That's one thing that wasn't instilled in me. Hard work was definitely instilled. So I saw my dad get up at 6 in the morning to drive 1.5 hours to work every single day for about 20 years. So to me, it made sense.
And it was instilled in me to dream big, Dream big, be big, you is big.
There you go.
My mama used to tell me, don't get 1 pair of shoes, get 7 pair of shoes at the same damn time.
There you go.
So I teach my kids the same shit, man. You can have the world if you just push and work, you can have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? We created these companies to provide jobs. We want to give back. We want to raise our kids to be good adults. We don't want to raise them to be slaggers. We're trying to raise them to really push outside their comfort zone. Because that's what life is about. Life expands and contracts off comfort. You comfortable, you might not make no money, man. You too comfortable.
Right. And then people act like money is bad, but when you say it's up there with air,
like one person I heard say this, whoever say money don't buy happiness don't know where the fuck to shop.
There you go.
So you need fucking money to do this shit.
You're correct. Because everybody wants nice stuff, whether they say it or not. They want a nice car.
And you need fucking capital. If you running a business, you need capital.
Right.
If you ain't got no capital, you're gonna be a fucking failure.
Yeah.
That's period. So you gotta keep the money turning.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying about sacrificing your family life sometime. But you got a girl, we gonna make sure we take care of you, baby. We gonna make sure when we do spend some time, we gonna be on a fucking island.
Exactly.
We gonna be on a yacht. But
go as hard in your business as you do for your family. When it's time, when it's family time, go hard.
Go hard.
Go hard. Let them know you care. Because you don't want to not be away from them, but at the same time, or you don't want to be away from them, but at the same time, you have to be able to provide a lifestyle that's gonna be not only comfortable, but it's gonna supersede what they might be willing to do. Everybody's not willing to be the number one or the person that's risking it all. That's cool.
When we created these brands, man, I'm talking about 7 days a week, 390 days. I know it ain't that many in a year, but we was doing it.
Right.
We called this the intentional year. And we got 2 brands built. And then we was working for the first 2 years, but we really hit the gas pedal this year, and we really got this shit done.
Yeah.
Y'all see it's done, so it was hard, but I don't regret any minute of it, do you?
Not at all. I'm looking forward to whatever, to come in the next couple of months, but just wait. I'm telling you, it's going up and it's stuck. I promise you.
Gotta
to the
be
moon. To the moon and beyond.
And like I said, man, when we creating these products, we giving a lot of this stuff back. We want to do school giveaways. We want to give stuff back to the community.
Yeah.
You can ask anybody that know me. I probably done gave them a bottle of cologne.
Facts.
Just to support. You know, I want them to support me. I'm gonna be like, try it out.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a small investment, and it ain't even that. It's just really just that's who we are, giving people. It's crazy. I just told one of my clients, hey, your next haircut is on me.
Correct.
It seems small, but you know, my cut started at 160. So to them, they like,
nigga, haircut a car note a month. Goddamn. Not how is my car note, but it's a car note a month.
It's somebody's car note for sure. But you know, you got to get back, and you also got to, you know, like you said, provide opportunities for new people. Like we got, you know, that we're employing women. We're trying to figure out a way to employ black women specifically.
Correct.
Because we know that they are a part of what we do, and without them, we would be nothing.
Without black women, hey, we was all born from a black woman that's black, so we got to look out for our black women. That's a major key for us.
Yeah, they really are the cheat code to success. Like if you got a strong black woman, not even strong, if you have a woman that is locked in, she's gonna get you to success.
Shout out to my assistant. Shout out to Rika.
There you go, Rika. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Oh, it was what's his name? Kawasaki? What's his name?
Robert Kiyosaki.
There you go. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
What did he say?
He was just talking about just not trying to be the smartest person all the time. And then also,
would you say like when you go in a room, like you would consider yourself the smartest person?
I mean, it just depends on what type of room, but I never want to be the smartest person in the room.
But I got genius level talent, so I think I'm usually probably the smartest person in every room.
See, I hate to say that. My thing is I'm not trying to be the smartest, but I'm definitely gonna add some value to the conversation or whatever's going on.
Just like reading, like I had to stop reading because it was kind of taking my creativity, but I'm kind of like a speed reader. Like most people, like, you read a book a day for real?
Yeah.
They think I'm lying.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I can read a book a day in one day. So
yeah. Yeah, and I think it's just about, and that's the thing too, like a lot of people, you gotta understand your learning style.
What would you say your learning style is?
Shit, I think I'm hands-on. And like I was saying before, I'm conceptual, but I'm also visual. I need to see it.
You gotta see the plan.
Yeah.
After me working with you,
yes.
I know, like write that shit down. Right. I can say it, but if I just send it in a note, you get it. You get it instantly.
And I'll jump on it, because I'm not afraid to do the work. That's
I would never like, shit, you one of the hardest, that's why I stuck with you so long. You one of the hardest working people I know.
Yeah.
But I'm not a visual person. I can see it in my head.
Yeah.
And I had to work kind of like off my communication. I had to keep learning how to communicate a different way. Like when I started working with you, I had to learn, okay, let me write this shit down.
Correct. Well, yeah, like I said, the work's not too hard, because I'm an athlete. You know, by nature, I've been doing sports since I was 7 years old.
But I would say business is the ultimate sport.
Correct.
You know, most athletes can't, if you look at people like, no shade, I love his career, Evander Holyfield.
Yeah.
Like you see Rick Ross took over the mansion. So I'm just using him for an example.
Yeah.
I love what he did for everything, but
I don't think that athletes they don't apply what they learn through sports to business. And if they did,
business is like the ultimate sport though.
Yeah.
Business gonna leave your teeth on the concrete if your ass ain't prepared.
That's a fact.
Your ass gotta be prepared to do this
every
business
day.
shit.
Every day, twice a day.
No, like shit, 6 times a day. If you ain't prepared 6 times a day, shit. We talk shit, what? 60 times a day.
Absolutely.
Communicating with a lawyer, communicating with a tax accountant, communicating with the tenants.
Yeah.
And then I own so many properties, so I be like, damn, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, people say balance. I'm like, shit, ain't no balance in business.
It's juggling. You just better get good at juggling, guys.
It's just like passion. Shit, I think you become passionate about anything you make money from.
Facts. You're definitely getting passionate.
I love cologne, goddamn.
Hell yeah.
Every cent.us, y'all go there. This shit do smell amazing, though.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing, too. Once you kind of figure out something that you already are doing, and it's a lifestyle choice, it's a decision, something you already, but it's not even outside of what you would already be doing, and then you attach a monetary goal to it, too, to know, like, shit, I can make some money from doing what I already do. Oh, that's a win. That's a fucking win. That's lifestyle marketing in its finest.
So, like a lot of people ask me like, why do I spend so much money on clothes?
Yeah.
Since you've been in business, have you been spending a lot of money on clothes?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a part of your brand.
Yeah.
You know, it's a part of your brand. People
then
are always watching.
And then you feel better. Like I'm the type of guy I like to wear something new every day.
Yeah, not for sure.
Yeah, so if I wear something new every day, it's like my brain just
there you go.
Going to another cylinder. So
and it's also just pushing you constantly.
Yeah.
Like this is not only a lifestyle, but it's just like I feel fresh, I feel new, I feel like
good. It look good, smell good, feel good.
That's
man.
it.
Everycent.us. Y'all gotta go click that link.
Shameless plug, goddamn. Shameless plug. But yeah, I mean, all that shit is a thing, you know, and it's hard because most people around you ain't talking about that. They're like,
Right.
yeah, you need to save, you need to make sure you do this.
Savers are definitely losers.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
People that save money losers. Look at inflation. Like right now, for $1, you get 92 cents for saving. Like your money is actually going back lower.
Correct.
So you gotta invest money, not save money.
You gotta put your money to work.
Yeah. Money always have to be working.
And that's something I definitely try to, especially my industry, barbers, try to get them to understand, like, if you don't invest it, you're gonna spend it. And you're not gonna get no return on that spend. So.
Cause it's just like us with every cent, man. We always had millions of dollars of inventory. Like
Correct.
right now we got inventory, we keep it going. You have to keep the money invested in your business. A lot of people don't understand that.
Right.
You can't just save all the money and not have any inventory and not have what you need. You gotta always have what you need.
So I think social media makes business look like it's like a fairy tale, or you can go, you know, work remote, you can be on an island making money. But the thing about it is, it's really systems, putting systems in place and also creating a business structure and a model. Like you gotta kind of understand what are you really trying to accomplish and then create a model to support that. Don't just say, hey, I'm trying to be a barber and I'm about to open up a barber shop. That might not be beneficial to you. You might need to create a product line. You might need to go into a suite. You might need to do, maybe you can create custom chairs. Like everybody got a different way that they skin the cat.
The niches get you riches.
That's it. So figure out something that, everybody talks about finding your niche. They say you find your niche, you're gonna get rich. And the way that you do it is just being consistent and figuring out the need for people so you can provide a solution. That's how people get
the
rich.
misconception, the misconception of business.
Misconception. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the misconception of business for me is most people think business is about being politically correct.
Yeah.
Take that shit, throw it out the window.
Facts.
Business is about getting that shit done. It don't matter what the fuck you gotta do, long as it's legal, moral, and ethical. It's about getting that shit done.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes you gonna work over. Sometimes you gonna do stuff you don't wanna do.
Yeah.
Hell, if I gotta go in there and cut a head for you like Rick Ross just
Exactly.
did, I'm gonna cut that motherfucking head. We gonna get this shit done.
But that's what it takes.
Yeah,
You know,
so.
that's what it takes. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't, because they trying to follow the steps and the blueprint, and it's like, fuck the blueprint.
And fuck,
Do what you have to do to get the job done.
that's it.
For real. Like you said, morals, ethics, and integrity.
Yeah, you always gotta have integrity first, but
That's it.
business is about getting it done.
Correct.
Because people don't understand where business came from. Business means busy. That's it.
Yeah.
So there's no politically correct way to do business.
Correct.
Let's throw that out the window.
Yeah. And like you was talking about earlier, just with efforts. Like people think that
Efforts
you can
don't
try
matter.
and you can try. No.
It's
You
about
need
getting that shit
results.
done. That's it.
That's it. Like with these cosmetic line, the products, people don't care about what it took for me to get this. Going to the chemist, creating this product, and doing. As long as it gets results, that's all they care about, and that's what I did. That's what I
The
did
logistics
for a
for
reason.
every cent.us was hard as a motherfucker.
Correct.
And then y'all know y'all gotta look out for our product line because we got the beard food coming too.
Absolutely.
For all you niggas that got the patches in your beard, it ain't growing, we got some shit that's gonna help y'all.
Facts. Yeah.
So y'all gotta tune in and get that too.
There you go. Like I said, we're creating products that are going to be beneficial for us because we know we don't have a lot of products on the shelves that are for us.
And they
By
not
us.
they might be wrapped with a,
Yeah.
you know, I love my white people, but they might be and took our brand and put it on there.
Correct.
It ain't us. We making this. It's for us, by us. It's funded by us.
There you go.
It's us, our shit.
There
So
you go. Yeah, so when it ain't, trust and believe. Y'all still gonna be a part of it, goddamn. We gonna do what we gotta do to make sure that we are infused in this brand the whole time. You know, we're never gonna let the full ownership go because
I
we
learned
understand what
that
it takes.
rich people sell Wealthy people never sell.
There you go. They hold.
They hold forever. Like real estate, I sold a couple of properties, but now I'm at the point I'm like, shit, I don't want to sell nothing. I'm trying to hold everything.
Yeah.
And you know you got to give your mind time to change in business. A lot of people just want business to be black and white.
Yeah.
With no gray areas or no blue areas or red areas. You're gonna have all those type of areas.
Right.
You gotta co-mingle this shit and keep that shit going.
Correct. Because everything is a benefit, honestly. Everything is for you to learn, to grow from, build character.
Because practice make what?
Improvement.
Then it make you rich.
There you go.
Practice make improvement, then it make you rich.
Right.
It's that fucking simple.
Yeah.
And people think that you're gonna get in business and it's gonna run smoothly. If it's running smoothly, really, shit ain't growing.
It ain't growing.
It ain't growing.
You need to go through all them growing pains. That's why growing pains is called growing pains, because you cannot grow without pain.
Business is like catching a Charlie horse while you're having sex.
There you go.
That's what business is like.
You gonna goddamn stretch that bitch out and keep going.
Stop, goddamn, you know.
That's funny, but that's real though. So yeah, I think those are just some misconceptions that I've seen, especially with social media being so, I guess, influential in business now, and everybody want to be an entrepreneur. That shit is a lot of cap.
And another thing is like, don't be afraid to be like a number 9 or a number 10 in the business.
Right.
Like our cameraman, they making money right now while they just sitting here recording us.
There you go.
And they do a damn good job. Don't be afraid to, you know, like I even went into the store and I was selling colognes hand in hand.
Yeah.
My millionaire ass in there selling that shit. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I know you got to get this money, man.
Correct.
So I think that's a misconception too. People be afraid to get their hands dirty. I'm never that type of guy.
Right.
If we gotta do it, we gotta do it. We gonna get this shit done no matter what it takes.
And then you don't gotta do it forever, but you definitely gotta set the foundation, so.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, I always tell people that work with me or for me, I would never make you do or ask you to do anything that I wanna be willing to do.
And like I always tell people, don't never underestimate how wrong you can be.
That's a fact.
You can be wrong as a motherfucker, but you gotta laugh about that shit and keep going. You can be wrong. Right. Everybody be wrong sometimes.
Right.
You know, I always say I might be wrong, but I'm never in doubt.
There you go.
I'm gonna push at that motherfucker like a bull. So that it push back, then I'm wrong. Okay, I'm gonna step back and say, okay, let me see what I gotta do to make this a different way.
Yeah. It's forward thinking, that's it. Keep fucking pushing. Never let up.